Everyone showing up nice and early for these early stage round matches. Tyson McGuffin throws the paddle at it.
Oh, that's good stuff. You talked about him being a showman. He certainly is. Knew he had no shot to get to that ball. Why not chunk that Selkirk, see what happens?
Unfortunately, it still has to be in your hand when you make contact, but you know.
Yeah, see what happens. I guess there's no good options that come from that. So
4-4.
McGuffin checking his toes.
Yeah, quite a few of the third shot drives after the serve from Jaume are getting away from him a little bit. Lots of shoulder high and head high first volleys for Tyson. Got to get a little dip on that ball, force Tyson to hit up on his volleys.
Could that be because of the cold temps? Third shots become really challenging in some of those lower temps because the ball becomes harder, right?
Absolutely, it could.
5-4.
5-4, McGuffin with the lead. Oh boy. Another forehand, cross court.
Yeah, big shot from Tyson McGuffin, and that's really been the difference. A small 2-point lead for Tyson, but several forehand winners early in game one. So with the temperatures, Cam, when that ball gets much softer, when you have that nice low to high stroke and brush the ball, the paddle really grabs it. And often when the ball gets harder, the temperature's colder, it just slides right off your paddle. You don't get the grip or the rotation or the spin that you're hoping for.
Five, 6.
What a banana ball!
Well, cold conditions, but that paddle gripped that. Unbelievable to put that in the corner pocket. It was out the entire time that ball was in the air until it drops in. Great shot from Jaume.
Got out.
Soft stuff again, creating some issues.
Yeah, just only a couple extended points. Not surprising given the conditions and the obvious strategy of going for more big serves and rips early on.
Tyson McGuffin gives a little drop volley, and Martinez Vich pretty quick to get there.
Yeah, he's in the top 3 list of players to not drop shot unless it's absolutely there.
6-6.
As I mentioned at the top of the show, foot speed elite.
Keeping things nice and close here. 7-6, Martinez Vich now back on top.
7-6.
Oh, he nearly had it. Little pancake on the right side.
Yeah, and I think Tyson has to be careful with that drop volley. That's 2 now. And Jaume very there for both of them. Keep that man back until you get a great opportunity to drop it short.
And another. Martinez Vich has been solid on that forehand side, going right up the line.
9-6.
Martinez Vich again coming down to the kitchen line.
And I mentioned yesterday in singles, lots of players very good laterally with their movement, always north and south. Jaume has it all.
Out of bounds, and that is game number 1 to the 7 seed. Martinez Vich picks up the
play, and I have no doubt he's got something up his sleeve for game 2.
He did walk away from the national championships with a bronze a year ago. He has a look potentially to find something better than that with Ben Johns out of the mix as well.
Yeah, why not inside in forehand? That is literally what got him over the top of his previous round match against Medina Alvarez. Keep looking for that shot when you get a chance, Tyson. 2 now. That one not inside in, full cross court. I don't mind the return to the forehand from Jaume, but Tyson came up with the goods again.
2-0. Side out.
Yesterday, facing off against Jonathan Medina Alvarez, he dropped the first game at 9-11, then found the next two 11-8 and 11-4. He had some pretty
0-2.
impressive strategy adjustments in game number 2. What might be some of those adjustments here for him against Jaume Martinez Vich?
Yeah, so some of the match yesterday, it was more kind of reading the patterns of Jonathan Alvarez, or Medina Alvarez. So 1 second, and I will elaborate more. Yes, finding that forehand after the serve is going to be huge for him. And we really, besides for a couple points, haven't seen him maybe take a little bit off and try to create more spin over pace. So if he can adjust maybe the percentage he's hitting through those ground strokes and possibly find a couple drops given the right situation, that could propel him for sure. And I mean, really, just hit big forehands. I mean, that's a pretty simple recipe for success for Tyson. You know, X's and O's so important, but sometimes just go out there and let it fly.
2-0. Point.
Let that serve fly as well, known to have one of the best serves in the game of pickleball. I love, we've been tracking some of the miles per hour that these pickleballs are coming off the paddles from the service point, some reaching near about 60 miles an hour.
Nice, and be careful. Stop throwing your paddle. You can't win the point when you do that. Be careful with the drop shots. As I mentioned earlier, keep that man back until the perfect situation arises to bring him forward.
0-3.
It's a good thing that Selkirk's got an edge guard.
And he always like hearing Tyson with the interviews as well. He really elaborates on some of the strategy and what went on. And the word of the day was shapy. So shapy, that's the spin, that's the net clearance and the depth. And we see it on the serve right there.
Not sure if there was a double bounce or not, but an exclamation point on the overhead from Tyson McGuffin.
And that's better control of the kitchen line. Almost no short balls, everything deep, keeping Jaume back until that last opportunity. That's the pattern that I want to see from Tyson.
Side out.
So tough to pick that ball up on the outer foot and on the edge. Tyson McGuffin still maintaining a 4-0 lead here.
0-4. Side out.
And again, he is reading Jaume like a book when he's up at the kitchen line. Not a whole lot of cat and mouse because of the volley of Tyson McGuffin.
Yeah, we saw him frozen quite a few times from the deception of Medina Alvarez. Game 2, Tyson looking great.
Side out.
Missed the volley on the cross step. You mentioned the interviews of Tyson McGuffin. He also is an interviewer himself. You can check him out at The McGuffin Show. Hosts a podcast that has a slew of different pros come on, including his wife, Meg, which is fun too. A little insight into the McGuffin family.
A lot going on in the McGuffin household.
Yeah, this is a good amount. They got a handful of kids.
5-0. Point.
Jaume wants that back, literally just sitting on his paddle.
Yeah, he was just hanging out, waiting for that cross-court forehand from Tyson McGuffin. Even had it at that shoulder level, he has to come up with that ball.
Got out.
Jaume getting pumped up after a very slow start in game 2.
I mentioned Jaume originally from Mallorca, Spain. He actually played tennis at Hawaii Pacific University.
Got out.
This island in the Mediterranean, huh? I'm sure it's not pretty at all there. I'm sure it's a terrible place.
He's all about that island life, right? From Mallorca to Hawaii? Come on now.
There you go. The man, he knows how to live. I'll tell you what.
We take one out of his book.
Good look for Tyson, but just coming inside the ball on that down the line attempt.
0-6.
Creates a bit of side spin, pushing the ball wide.
Point.
Seen a few missed returns now.
I know he won game 1, but down 6-0, I like to see this positive reinforcement. Even though, you know, the lopsided affair, he's still getting pumped up to possibly come back in this game and carry that over to game 3 if we happen to get there.
Tyson with 2 missed returns now.
2-6.
Watch Tyson's movement after contact on this return. I always find it so intriguing because so many of these returns, for players who like to play up at the net, they'll return, they're hitting through the ball and continuing their motion. They never stop on their way to the kitchen.
You stop, you're not going to get there with the quality of shots coming back to you.
Left a little rubber on the court. Tyson McGuffin.
Hope he comes back into frame soon. Okay, he's good. He's good. Just making sure.
He just left. He's gone.
Well, yeah, when you hear the shoes squeal and then you don't see him for 30 seconds, you get a little worried about him over there.
What a save, Jaume Martinez Vich.
Yeah, so good. And that is literally the progression of singles. You used to get an ATP in singles. It's over. They're so good at covering it now. You have to pull that ball back into the heart of the court. Great shot from Jaume, knowing Tyson McGuffin was going to be ready for the ATP.
Tyson looks like he's on a carousel ride. Really nice shot. Come back to the middle.
Yeah, you gotta pull the 360 out every now and then. And Tyson did it on that point. And usually when you 360, you don't hit it as clean of a volley as he did there.
Got out.
Oh, that's tough break as it's just wide for Jaume. Great deception on that shot.
Well, actually, that ball's good.
Oh, it's good. Okay.
Just found a few of those somewhat side spinny forehands.
Point.
Set game 2. Far from over. Jaume Martinez Vich moving forward. A couple nice points from him.
Defensive posture from Martinez Vich. You can see it even with a little frustration as he tosses both of the hands down to his sides. In the game of singles, it's so easy to go from defense to offense to defense to offense, and you have to be able to scramble through the transition zone, really get up to that kitchen line.
7-3. Side out.
Tyson McGuffin working hard out there. Just turned the hat backwards because the sweat was dripping off the brim of the hat and hindering his vision.
3-7.
missed the backhand overhead, but he did have an ATP in the middle of that rally. I mean, look at the shirt even now. If that doesn't tell you how hard Tyson McGuffin is working in these 50-degree temps and the hat turned backwards. They're both battling tough right now. Play the let cord.
Jaume can't believe he missed that one. He almost looked like he was having a conniption over there.
7-4.
Another good ball from Tyson McGuffin. As this is the USA Pickleball National Championships, we do play the let cords here.
A
little sweat on the paddle.
Beautiful shot, keeping that low to the court level.
Yeah, and Jaume picking his spots when to move forward, and Tyson coming in almost every opportunity he gets.
9. You have 9. 9-4.
Real good look on the one-handed backhand from Tyson McGuffin. The man's footwork is so good. We usually only see him hit a handful of backhand ground strokes per match.
4-9.
Those first volleys are so imperative in the game of singles.
Yeah, it's just such a big deal. I mean, almost just as important as the serve and the return. If you do not hit a crisp first volley playing these players, you are going to be in big trouble. Yeah, from sideline to sideline. Jaume using the whole court nicely.
I believe Tyson might switch out his paddle here.
Maybe some of his... Oh, it's wet. I was thinking sometimes when you hit that paddle on the ground, a lot of these players, very specific with the weights of their paddles, they use lead tape. Sometimes that tape comes off, but it looks like it was just a damp paddle face for Tyson, and he got it situated with the towel.
Maybe a little gamesmanship too, just in terms of slowing this pace down. Hat is fully off now. You have to be able to regain your balance, and Martinez Vich just found his.
Yeah, great job. As he really just rolling a few from the kitchen line and then occasionally taking a step or two back and then ripping that ball from the midcourt. So a nice use of a variety of shots from Martinez Vich.
Another side out for Tyson. Again, after dropping game number 1, he needs both game 2 and game 3 to pick up the win to move on to the semifinals.
9-5. Line out.
Great stab volley from Jaume on the forehand side. And Tyson looks like he's going to stop play. And I believe possibly switch out. Yes, he is switching out a paddle this time, showing it to the referee.
So how often does this happen, that you might switch to a different paddle in a match?
Well, and there is something to be said for doubles and singles as well. I know a lot of players prefer a softer, more controlled paddle in doubles, but I still think, as I mentioned, the weight's so important. So if he's having issues with that lead tape, he has got to get the proper paddle at the proper weight. Also, occasionally with these paddles, you will these players are hitting so hard and possibly hitting it on the court, something breaks loose inside and you get a little rattle. And that can be an issue for the players just kind of mentally as well.
Well, it's been back-to-back errors for Tyson McGuffin, so closing the gap is Jaume Martinez Vich, who has game 1 in his pocket. He could win it if he has a comeback in game 2. And right now, it's 3 straight errors for McGuffin. Does he switch again?
Maybe he needs to switch shirts.
8-9.
He's dripping out there.
4 straight errors. What is happening? 9-all.
9-9.
A wicked forehand, Martinez Vich. That's 5 straight points. He is now at a match point opportunity to move on to the semifinals.
10-9.
Martinez Vich, a come from behind win in game